seen that, son? That's X-Men, baby. I remember that shit hard. Welcome to Lugo Chronicles, episode 36. Just gonna be talking about cartoons we used to watch as when we were little kids and shit, and some cartoons that we still watch because it's still fire. I asked around and asked for everybody's favorite cartoons, so there was a lot of cartoons. So I'm not going to be able to put all of them in. If anything, like later on, I'll make another episode about more cartoons that we used to watch. But I put us a couple in this episode, which are going to be pretty awesome. But yeah, X-Men, son. Saturday mornings at 11 in the morning, son. I remember that shit. That shit was fire. I used to watch that shit every single Saturday. God, I miss those days. Saturday morning cartoons are not what they used to. If you get up now Saturday morning, all they play is crap, just straight up ass. But cartoons like that, X-Men, I miss them. They used to try to, tell you about life and how to treat other people that were different, which was, a cool message. And then there's this other cartoon that's coming up next that taught us all how to not be dirty motherfuckers. And it is...
Our world is in peril. Gaia, the spirit of the earth, can no longer stand the terrible destruction plaguing our planet. She sends 5 magic rings to 5 special young people. From Africa, the power of earth. From North America, we with the power of fire. From the Soviet Union, Minka with the power of wind. From Asia, Yi with the power of water. And from South America, Mati with the power of heart. When the 5 powers combine, they summon Earth's greatest champion, Captain Planet.
It was a fun show back then. Now, not so much. But yeah, Captain Planet was fun. Our next show is about a bunch of loony kids.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. With comic dispatchers, we crack up all the censors. On Tiny Toon Adventures, get a dose of comedy. So here's at the acres, it's a whole wide world apart. Our home sweet home, it stands alone, a cartoon work of art. The scripts were rejected, expect the unexpected. On Tiny Toon Adventures.
Yep, Tiny Toons. I used to watch that every day after I came home from school, and it was still good. Like, even if you watch one of the episodes today, you still, giggle a little bit. It's not bad. But yeah, apparently they're all like, the smaller versions of the legends, such as, Daffy and Bugs and Taz. But yeah, it's a pretty cool show. My favorite one was Dizzy, because of course my favorite one was Taz. But yeah, that show was it was good. It was entertaining. Our next show, so from the 80s. A lot of people know because just word of mouth, and people wear the shirts because the symbol was pretty hot. But back then, fire. Now, you watch it, you're like, the intro is fire. Of course, I'm talking about... Thundercats, baby. I used to love this show back then. I even had the little Lionel sword and a couple of the toys. I think I had Mumbra and just Lionel. Everybody else I wasn't really like, but it was good. The thing I hated about shows back then was they always made the intro real hot, but then they just half-assed the cartoon. It was just like crappy animation, but it's still a good show. Today, if you watch it, not so much. But yeah, another show that's kind of almost the same thing, and it was around the same time. I used to love, and if you didn't watch this around the 80s, you didn't have a television. I'm talking about my boy.
And the Masters of the Universe. I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. This is Cringer, my fearless friend. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "By the power of Grayskull, Cringer became the mighty Battle Cat, and I became He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe."
Word, baby. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It was a cool show. Anything involving somebody, like a regular person, even though he was a Prince Adam, transforming into somebody else. R2 loved Orko. You remember Orko, the little wizard guy? Yeah. But yeah, he used to grab his sword and like "Power of Grayskull, I am He-Man," transform into a brolic ass barbarian dude, and his faggoty tiger used to transform into a even more brolic armored tiger. Always used to wild out, battle with Skeletor. The movie Masters of the Universe, a lot of people are like, "Oh, the movie's gay." That movie's still next cartoon I really loved back then. Really loved back then, and even to this day I still talk about it. Talking about my boys in green. Yeah, baby, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, son. I used to love this shit when I was little, son. I used to have all the toys. I had the turtle wagon. I had all the turtles, Splinter, Shredder, Usagi Dojimbo, Casey Jones. Nigga, what you know about that, son? I'll tell you a secret. If I could, I'd buy all those toys again. Those toys were hot. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't play with them, but I'm pretty sure I would. Goddamn, I miss those days. I had the Technodrome, the Sewer. I love the Turtles. Fucking then, like years later, when I was like in my late teens, I found out that they were actually based on a comic book written and made by Kevin Eastman and Peter Lord. And I checked out the comic book and I was like, yo, this is fire, yo, this is crazy. Those ninjas, they used to be brolic as hell. Real ninjas, first of all, they killed Shredder in the first issue. I used to get up at 5 in the morning on a school day. Mind you, I didn't start school till 8. 5 in the morning to watch this shit on WB back then. Fuck what you heard, Sailor Moon was the shit. Theme song, that shit is on my iPod, son. Sailor Moon was good. I'm sorry. Fuck, if you complaining, fucking bunch of girls in school uniforms. That one, that's sexy as hell. 2, Tuxedo Mask. That nigga brolic as hell. He killing monsters with roses. How gangsta is that, nigga? How you gonna kill a monster with a rose? That nigga just comes out in a fucking tuxedo. Booyah! Sailor Moon was the shit. And of course, saving the best for last. I watched this show to this day because it's still fire. What you know about Rocking the Dragon? Dragon Ball Z is the shit. It's just a cool ass story. It's kind of like a Superman story, technically. Because Goku from another planet lands on Earth and he ends up being the protector of that planet. And it's just cool because, like, most of the cartoons we used to watch, they didn't really have like a continuity. Like it was just those characters and that's it. But what I love about this show is, like, you know, it started with Goku. He grew up. It started in Dragon Ball. He was a little kid. He grew up, got married, had kids. Their kids grew up, and then they themselves have kids. And it was cool. And, you know, characters died, and, you know, they got brought back or whatever, you know, with the Dragon Balls. But it was this cool show. Like, the fights were awesome. It was always, the odds were against them, but they always, you know, overcame. It was just cool, yo. I love Dragon Ball Z to this day. But enough talk. Have at you. Do 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 do. Yeah.